Welcome to the nest. Ron here with Crow's Blades. What's in your pockets? What you have for lunch? I gots to know. Please let me know what you're carrying and had for lunch in the comments below. Today we are reviewing the Sitivien ST 270. Links to this knife and other items I use are located in the video description. Let's get on with the review. Welcome back. As I mentioned before, we are reviewing the Sitivien ST 270. It's an in-house design. It has titanium and shred carbon fiber scales. Shred carbon fiber, often called shredded or marbled carbon fiber, is a composite material made by taking short chopped strands of carbon fiber, thread, and suspending them in a hardened epoxy resin. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love shred carbon fiber. The clip is milled titanium. It is unfortunately not reversible, as you can see. There seems to be plenty of space in the quarter pocket clip, but let's go ahead and check it out with my sample jeans. Here they are. All right, let's see how well it goes into the pocket. Let's see. A little hard to start, but it gets in there, and you can push it over to your to the seam of your pants, so your blade doesn't open up on you. It has about a 1/2 inch showing, so it is not a deep carry. It is a little bit on the shallow side, but the seems to be enough tension for to hold the knife in your pocket if you're doing your somersaults and flippity flops. I crack myself up. All right, let's see. I think at least the clip is a T6. That's what it looks like to me. We shall see. Yep, T6. And same thing with this body screw right here. Yep. And of course, the pivot is a T8. The liner of this knife is appears to be coated, and I believe, let me check with my magnet. I believe it is steel liners, but let's see. Yep, steel liners. And it is this. The liner is milled. Let's see. You might be able to see it better without the light, but there we go. Let me I think that's as low as it goes. Yeah, you see that right there. It's milled. You can see the carbon fiber. So yes, it is milled for weight reduction. At least one assumes it's for weight reduction. I don't know that I actually ever read that anywhere, but it makes sense, doesn't it? All right, the mode of deployment is thumb hole, and it works for my left-handed middle finger flick. Let's see. Yeah, and it's snappy. And we have a front flipper right there, which is a different kind. It reminds me of a Higo Nakami knife flipper, and unfortunately, it is the D10 is a little on the stiff side for the front flipper, and it's a not terribly easy. I guess if I put it closer to my knuckle right here and go real low, like right there, let's see, right there, makes it easier. And it doesn't tear up your fingers so much. So there we go. That's for the knuckle rollover. I'm sure it works fine for the thumb, but let's see. Yep. And I have to flick my wrist to try to get my finger out of the way. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if I can do this so you can see it here like that. Yeah. And And I'm sure some people can do it this way, but I always fail no matter how easy it should be. I tend to throw the knife. So we're not going to do that. We do have a liner lock, as you can see, and the lockup's pretty damn good. Look at that. We got maybe a 40%, 30 to 40% lockup. And when we say the percentages, and it's just kind of a guesstimate, but it's how far over this way. Say 100% would be all the way over here on this side right here. And, you know, the closer you are to the other side, the, you know, smaller the number. This is a black ground recurve satin drop point moon blade kukri. It's a Poon kukri. It does have some jimping from here to here, which is fairly good. Though the jimping from here to here in the handle is almost pointless. You can feel it. It does stick up a little bit, so you do get a little stick, but your main stick is right here. I wish you came up all the way to the top of the Poon, or at least about right there. So it'd be jim here, and that would give you decent finger hold. And it would be cool kind of be able to go over like this to get really good control. If there was some jimping here, that'd be the shizzle. Shiznit? I don't know. The Snoop slang is beyond me. And I'm not even sure if it's a Snoop thing. I don't know. I'm an old man, so I use slang from the 80s and 90s. But the blade steel here is M390, as you can see right there. And there's the model number, and then here's the ST for Sitivien. M390 is a blade steel known for its edge retention, wear resistance, and high corrosion resistance. It is primarily used in premium high wear applications, manufactured by Bowler Uda Home. The optimum hardness for M390 is best for maximum wear resistance and edge holding without becoming too brittle. For EDC tasks, the optimum hardness is 61 to 63. And Sitivien says this comes in between 58 and 62. So it might be on the softer side. It might be closer to the high side. You got the whole gamut there, or gamut, Janet. Oh man, I cracked myself up. All right, let's get some measurements. And this is a little odd one to measure because of the kukri shape. It's shaped on a curve, so we're gonna grade it on a curve. Anyways, yeah. Blade length, it comes in at about almost just shy of 3.5. If you can see that, yeah, just shy, about a 16th shy. Too shy, hush, hush, I-D-Y. Sorry, I'll stop singing. And close to a 3-inch cutting edge. The length, it's hard to you can't really get a true measurement of the length because of the curve. But here it comes in at about 7.5. But if we do this, see the scale here, start at 0. And go this way like this. And then all the way up, we get 8.5. So big difference measuring a curve via straight or measuring a curve with the curve. Yeah, imagine that. All right, let's get a weight on this bad boy, and then we'll get on to what I think about this thing. All righty. It weighs 112.6 grams. Comes in exactly four ounces. So not a terribly light knife, but not too heavy. It's just outside the magic knife, the length to weight ratio for the blade size. I'll tell you, it feels really good in the hand with this curve. You can barely feel the clip, and you have a little finger choil here. And like I said, I wish I was jimping here, but you can reach over here like this and massively control your blade for your detail cuts. You do have this recurve, which a lot of people try to stay away from because they're afeared of sharpening it. But I have a set of 1/2 inch sharpening stones. And you can see it matches. You can actually fit inside the curve. So I would use the 1/2 inch stones to do the sharpening. Of course, I have a fixed angle sharpening system, the TS Prof K03, which is, well, it used to be the premium, their most premium sharpener, but now it's second fiddle to the K4. But this is a very, very sharp, thin blade at the edge. This one doesn't cut paper very well. Otherwise, I brought out some paper to cut up, but I have a hard time for some reason cutting paper. I can cut paper towel all day. I don't know if it'll cut paper towel, but I think I can get it. If it's sharp enough or has enough toothiness, I think I can get it to cut paper towel here, or at least attempt to. You know, this is a factory edge, and I've been using it. So, you know, for the review, I haven't even stropped it up, but yeah, it does cut through cardboard real easy. It cuts that tape good too. Sorry, I had to throw away that piece of paper towel. But this knife would be much better with one of my edges. And those of you that have received were lucky enough to win a knife from me can attest, because I sharpen all of the prize knives for my giveaways. As we go up in expensive knives, the less and less I'll sharpen unless requested to do so. And I can put a good wicked toothy edge on a blade. But enough about me and my BS skills. I like this knife. I really like the how it feels in the hand, how the blade curls over, and it's just a different type of knife. And that's one of the reasons why I really like this, is because it is different, and it is fun to play with. It flips out well. The blade hole works very well, as you saw earlier. Once I tune this up, the front flipper should work a little easier. I think there's just a little drag, a little resistance besides the detent. And that's probably because the amount of oil in the bearings. Yeah, it should lighten up the detent. I shouldn't have to adjust the detent, I don't think, because it's not too far off. It does drop with one good shake after you break the detent. As you all know, I like mine to close hydraulically. You just give it a little shake start, and it should just click. But yeah, I totally recommend at least all the Sitivien knives, at least the ones that I've tested and about to review. I highly recommend purchasing one of these. They usually come in at around about $99 on Amazon, but they do often go on sale for 10 to anywhere between 10 and 30%. And the 30% discount coupon tends to at least appears to me that it rotates through the knives. So what isn't 30% today could be 30% tomorrow. 30% off, that is. And like I said, that's on Amazon. And I'll include a link. I'll include a link. I'll include a link in the video description. If you like this video, subscribe for more content, and if you're shopping for gear, check out the video description for the stuff that I use for knife maintenance and knife sharpening. You saw all that at the beginning. Some of the links may or may not be affiliate links. Affiliate links do benefit the channel, but at no cost to you, and may be attached to coupon codes that could save you a little money at checkout. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. You know I want to hear what you're carrying. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one. Keep your blade sharp and your wood hard.